Hello, creative people. Good evening. I hope you all are good. Well, I'm here with another video. And on this video, I'm going to talk about information architecture. Okay. So obviously, in UX UI design, information architecture is one of the most important factor or elements. Okay, because it helps to identify or it helps to create a concrete idea what is actually our product and what is or how the user will use and how the user will see the content. Well, uh, it is actually a blueprint of any kind of a digital product, or let's say in a real example it is a blueprint of house or building, whatever you are creating. Okay, or let's take another example to make it a simplified. Okay, let's take an example of a hypermarket, a very well organized structured hypermarket, and there we can find the label and the product detail. Okay, with a unique number or name or anything, and it will be easy to find, and there is a segregation for the vegetable, segregation for the plastic a product, and segregation of the household product, a segregation electronics product. Each and every sector has a different compartment or area, and you can find the product very easily. Okay, and there might be a very good way to enter and good way to exit from the any mall or hypermarket. Likewise, at the same time, just think like a garage where there is a maze. Okay, and you are not getting, or let's take an example, same a hypermarket where there is no any label, where there is no any segregation for the product. Okay, everything is messed. Then obviously you can find the two different things, right? Difference between the good organized hypermarket and another one is unorganized hypermarket. Which one is easy? Obviously organized hypermarket is easy to navigate and easy to find the product, right? Same way in the UX UI design, okay, or in the digital product, what we have to do is we have to be a very careful to create information architecture, so it helps to organize things in a better, and that helps to um, use our digital product by the user, and it will connect with the user. So what are the key element that helps to create a very good information architecture? So basically we have a four different, okay, basically, okay, there are many other, but basically we have a four. So one is a structure. Okay, whatever elements that we have from the hero sections to footer, or let's say top navigation to footer sections, each elements, each section, each product or areas, we have to create a proper structure, proper hierarchy, okay, proper balance on the two different. For example, let's take an example of, there is one about us sections where you might place text on a right side and image on a left side. Then the text and the image should be balanced. At the same times, the heading of that particular text and the paragraph of that particular text and the CTA button of that particular text should be very balanced, and there should be a hierarchy from top to end. Okay, so likewise labeling. Okay, mostly labeling is used in a form. If you are creating a form, there should be a very clear label. Okay, whether if it is asking for the first name or whether it is asking for the full name, or at the same time if user input wrong data on wrong field, then there should be a clear labeling for the error message, obviously. Likewise, it every section, every form, every field should have a labeling, or beside form, if there is any information which need a label, then that particular section should have a clear label what it is about. Okay, let's take an example of e-commerce, that you are going for the checkout process, then there should be a clear label where you are. Okay, the user should know where they are and what they are doing. For example, if you are directing to the payment section, there should be a clear label for the payment section. Or if you are converting to the adding address, then there should be a clear label to like add address or delete address or whatever it is, but it should have a clear label. Well, next is the navigation. Okay, so from heading or header part, or at the footer, or at other sub heading, sub navigation, it should have a clear navigation, where to navigate, how to come back, and where to go, and what are the pages that like how many pages are on particular websites. Okay, it should be clearly mentioned in each and every header and footer, so that user can find or user can go in any pages and they can come back to the home page. Okay, so every page should have a clear navigation. And next is search. Okay, so whether it is your organization, corporate organizations, or websites, or product based website, or mobile applications, or any kind of digital product, it should have a very good functions search, so that user can find whatever they are looking for. Okay, these are the key element that we need to incorporate, or we need to think while creating a user information architecture. Okay, beside that, how to create a very good information architecture. So to create information architecture, there are three things. Okay, there are three major things, let's say like this. So there are three major things that we need to understand, or we need to work on. Okay, so first one is a user research. We need to identify what are the actual user, what kind of user are going to use that particular app. So that we can understand their mentality, their education level, how they can use the applications. Okay, if it is for the child, or let's say below 15 or 18, it should have a different navigation, different page layout, a different hierarchy. At the same time, if the application is for, let's say, above 50 or 55, and then it should have a different kind of navigation. So what kind of user? Okay, or let's say if the user is focused for the differently abled person, then it should have a navigation or information architecture based on or priority for them. Okay, so next is, now let's say, card sorting. So card sorting is a kind of a brainstorming, where you need to collect all the informations related to your product and sort the card, label it, and like attach on somewhere, and then try to create a category and subcategory, so that you can find the branches or tree structure. Okay, because our websites always worked on a tree structure. So there will be main. Okay, after that there will be a branch. Okay, this is how we need to work on card sorting. Next is sitemap. Okay, basically sitemap is the whole link for our pages. Okay, so based on a sitemap, we will be able to know how many pages will be there. Okay, and how to navigate. Okay, and which page is much more important and which page is less important, and which page comes after which page or what page. So it will help us to create a very clear information architecture based on that sitemaps. So these are the things that we need to understand, we need to create very carefully. Okay, so yeah, basically in a short, information architecture is a blueprint for our digital product. Okay, and the key element for the our information architecture is structure, labeling, navigation, and search. Okay, after that what we have to know is how to create, okay, good information architecture, or to create an information architecture, what are the things that are most important. So what do we have to do? First is user research, card sorting, and sitemap. These are the things that we need to understand very carefully. That's all for this video. I hope you get the idea about the information architecture, or how to create an information architecture. Well, so see you on the next video, and till then, be creative, be logical, be kind, be humble, love and respect to each and every human being and animals, and protect the earth, this beautiful mother nature. So bye bye, see you on the next video.